by telling us what we did last week.
Okay, my turn. Okay, in the last episode of Colon Inspection in the
Patrol.
Tarask, yep, our party kept traveling within the bowels of this titanic critter after fighting a Onyx Hydra and passed by a part that was literally super infested by worms who kept coming and coming and coming and coming. So instead of doing the usual thing, which is like kill everything until nothing but us is left standing, we managed to escape. We went down south to a tube slash corridor slash orifice, and since Caspian has cast locate object, and we finally found the urn that we were looking for. We managed Caspian, who was ahead of the group, found a woman in the appendix. They started talking, and let's say they did not reach a peaceable accord. And Caspian discovered, much to his own dismay, that the woman was a lich. Yes, there's a lich in the appendix.
Which lich?
That lich. That bitch lich.
Oh, okay.
And the scene opens with a changed opening theme, because that's probably the last episode of this arc, and as every anime has told us, when it's the last episode, you change the opening and the closing song. Please, let's respect protocol. And so, our merry band of anti-heroes is about to face off with a lich. Roll credits.
Roll credits. Nice. Very nice.
Nice.
So,
No, not nice. Absolutely not nice.
I think it's super duper nice. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a blast. Just to let you know. But,
You know, maybe it'll be fine.
Oh boy.
I mean, at least it's not a vampire.
Is that where the bar is?
No, I'd rather have a vampire.
No,
Yeah,
'cause we don't
liches.
have sunlight down here.
What? If it was a vampire, radiant would be a lot more helpful.
Yeah, but you can't really kill a vampire except in certain ways.
You can't really kill a lich.
Yeah, like they have a respawn mechanic.
Yeah, you can kill them. You just gotta find the right way.
But it's the same for the vampire.
Yeah, and I have a lot more things that I can do to a vampire than a lich.
Well then, why don't you show us, oh dear one?
Well, this is not a vampire. This is a lich.
I know. Show us what you got.
Ah, fuck.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's kill it.
okay, Caspian, you're telling us that you can take on a vampire?
No. Wait.
In a fight, right?
That's if he said yes, that was the second question. And what about the
alright.
first?
Alright.
Take a werewolf?
I know this
Of
trick.
course.
I know
Of course
this
you
trick. I'm not letting my mouth get myself into another perilous situation. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Well,
Okay,
Ooh.
let's go.
as a
Let's
matter
see
of
how this goes.
fact, as a matter of fact, this is exactly what I was expecting. The the vibe that I was expecting from this chapter. It is, as it has been many, many times before, a fight for survival, a fight for to stay alive, to stay relevant in this grandiose scheme that is the world that you are in right now. As many times before, you have fought head on until the very end, and you managed to survive and avoid most of the dangers that this world has presented to you. Now, it's yet another challenge, but this one much more frightful, much more fearful. You stand before not only a creature that you manage to name with all the um, with all the knowledge that the sages, that the scholars have categorized the different types of undeath, but it the what stands before you, it's not restricted by the the pretty name that someone chose many years before. It is not a creature defined by it. It is much more. It is a deadly foe who had years of experience, years of knowledge, of study ahead of you, and who only seems to be uh, wishing for this fight, for this confrontation, because of the way you you mistreated them and their achievements. Right, Caspian?
I do,
So,
yes, that sounds about right.
so the scene starts, another day starts with the four of you opening your eyes. If it feels like you have disassociated for just a tiny bit, a tiny fraction. But you are here now. You are back on the saddle. You are back in control. And you are back to. And once again, you feel the frightening presence. You feel the, the heaviness of the air. You are once again in a live or die situation. There is no second chances now. There is no retries. This is not a sparring competition with your friends. This is the real world. And this is where many things will be decided. So, without further ado, what do you do? Just
Okay.
this is just a question, real quickly here, just to see, just for you to feel in character, because there is not really a choice here of what you can decide to do. You basically already put yourselves in the situation of a combat encounter. There is no
Mhm.
turning back now. But this is just a flavor moment where you can describe how your characters are seeing the threat at hand, and describe how are you feeling, how are you, if you are confident, if you are scared. So one by one, you can start by telling us how are you seeing this scenario.
So Van sighs, since like he has like 19 decks. What he does is move, run, slide. While sliding, pulls his bow and arrow, screams, "Caspian, you idiot!" and prepares for fight. It is what it is. There's no there's no time to mull on what ifs. There's no time to mull of why we're in this situation. There's not real uh there's no real uh there's no time to point fingers or do anything. That will be something that will be delegated to the future if we're alive, to those who will be alive. Van's a fighter. He's trained to live in the split second, and that's what he does.
Who else?
Well, after seeing Van run and scream like that, I'll right, I was probably distracted looking at the room ahead of us instead of looking to the side where Caspian was. He's gonna be just like, well, what the fuck? What? Then Caspian? What? And then he's gonna just take his both weapons and run towards Van and Caspian to try to help them because he's worried.
Van Caspian?
I think Caspian, there's a lot of feelings just in this like split second that he is feeling. I think while he's not the smartest man in any room by any means, he's not completely stupid. He recognizes that he fucked up in this instance. He didn't gauge the foe properly. He didn't think at all. He just started talking, which is a common thing he does. He does recognize that this is not ideal. This isn't a place where you can just fuck around because you're gonna find out. He's not really. He is afraid, but I think it surprises him like how like that he's not more afraid than he is. He's mostly, I think, if I had to describe like one feeling that he is mostly feeling, it's like a calm sadness. He's just like, this isn't really how I want my story to end. And he's just kind of like seeing where everything falls in this second. I think that's what he's feeling.
Okay. And
Fair.
last but not least.
So, Jean hears Caspian scream, and he just shakes his head and utters an ancient dwarvish curse. Ah, Noiji Tot, he did it again, and just takes off after the rest of them. He just knows, given his track record lately, that Caspian wandered into something he shouldn't have again.
Mm.
And as he's moving, he is pulling his glaive from his back and readying himself for battle as his blood starts to burn.
Nice. The thrill of the combat, the spirit of the warrior, all takes place in the same split of a second. all in unison to all of you. Somehow you know this is not an ordinary fight. What's ahead of you? So, knowing that, having the feeling, the gut feeling, you prepare yourselves for the worst while still hoping for the best. As once again we take a look at our target. Uh, is it showing up? Okay, yeah, it's it's showing up.
Hello, Azura.
Have either Azura or Queen Baron Zaya, right? Have a
Oh, his time look like Mystique.
yeah. Yeah, Mystique as well. Uh-huh.
A new hand touches the
The
beacon.
beacon.
Touches the bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't know English very well, and I played with this. I thought it was bacon. Not that I thought it was. I just pronounced it as bacon.
I love Footloose. It's my favorite movie.
But
Arthur, I think you're gonna have to fight me for this one.
I gonna what?
Your earlier bit about asking for something.
Never mind. I can't. Okay.
one and that's something, right? And that's I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember. I forgot. I forgot what it was.
Oh, dang.
Well, the wizard, the undead, looks at each one of you who are one by one entering the appendix. She looks as if she is counting, maybe the numbers, or maybe studying your body language, studying who are these adversaries that have been summoned here. She smiles, more like a smirk, but she exhales confidence that this will be yet another walk in the park for her. At least from her point of view. Well, before I say anything, this. Oh, what the fuck? No, not that. This will be the moment where we will roll our initiatives and see what happens. No one gets any advantage or bonus for surprise or anything like that. Just a normal roll.
Ah, fuck.
That's impossible.
Wow. What's impossible? Your two ones?
Yep.
One.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Fucking dead.
Yeah,
nice-
they rolled a
been nice knowing y'all.
80.
I have advantage on initiative, and I just rolled 2 1s.
Yeah. It's
At least,
a
Oh,
line.
we
Like,
got a
they're
plus
out.
9 to initiative? Fuck.
at least they're out of the system.
Ugh.
And
Well.
so it seems a banquet of souls for my phylactery.
We're gonna beat you to death.
Yeah, whatever.
You're welcome to try, mortal.
Hey, you'll probably.
As you are
We
hearing
will.
that, with an arrow knocked in your bow. What do you do, Van? You're the first one to act.
Okay. Move. Move. Line of sight. Yes, line of sight. Okay. First volley of 2. Let's see if I can like get a shadow arrow in. How nice. Okay, first attack. That's a
Okay.
24.
At 24. Uh, what are my reactions? My stat block is really long, so it will take some time.
Boy,
Mm,
It's like a novella over there.
Oh,
yeah.
I am using my +2 arrows. So one down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now that you convinced me about that, um, I have a reaction
Okay.
that I
React.
will use, and I'll make you use the second roll as if I just chose for you to have
Oh.
disadvantage on that.
That's rough.
So for your first
Dang.
attack, it's
You got
a
silvery
net one.
barbs.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Second attack. I have more attack than you have reactions.
Do you?
That's a 26.
Okay. Okay, that one hits. Let's see for how
Okay.
much.
Shadow arrow. Let me see what it is. Okay. Okay. Shot. Shadow. Shadow arrow. It it gives you 2d6 extra psychic damage, and you have to save DC 15. Let me see. Piercing, seeking, shadow. Okay, 2d6 psychic damage and wisdom save, or be unable to see farther than 5 feet away until the start of my next. Wisdom
Wisdom.
save DC 15.
I have a plus 10 and I managed to fail that. Oh, fuck my ass.
Okay, so
Okay, actually.
it's
You
Um,
insist.
yeah, I thought I had magic resistance, but actually I have supernatural resistance. I have advantage on saving throws against power, spells, and other supernatural effects. So I think this
okay. Reload
applies.
that.
Okay, much
Okay,
better.
but you still take 1d8 plus 6 plus 2d6 psychic.
Okay.
Damn.
And what are my
I am rerolling the d8 because of piercing.
Okay. Hit.
Ooh.
So okay,
7, 8,
that's
9, 10.
10 points of damage.
Damn.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Oh, damn. Okay, I'm not done. Action surge.
Mada.
2 more.
Pew pew.
Ew.
Boy, I'm burning through resources here.
If there's anything to burn them on, it's probably a lich.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2 more arrows. First attack. 24.
Yeah, hit.
1d8 plus 6. That's 9. And second attack.
You did more.
29.
Almost the same damage. This one than the other one with all the the bonus and shit. But okay.
Rerolling that. Wow!
Damn.
8 points of damage.
Okay. These
Okay.
4 attacks, you use your magical arrows, right?
Yes.
Okay. Remember to let me know whenever you decide not to use them.
Yeah, I am using them all right now.
Okay.
Because, like, that's a lich. And even when I use my normal arrows, they're still magical because arcane archer. I'm just using those for bonus damage.
Okay. That is it for your turn?
Yeah. Okay. I finished machine gunning.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. So this is this is not a stat block from this adventure, and it is not a official material as well. So even though it's a very high CR creature, a legendary creature in the mythos like a lich, it it is not considered a legendary creature because it lacks legendary actions. But because of its high AC and whatnot, it have instead of legendary actions, it has some additional things that kind of compensate for it, right? So
Right.
it's almost on the same bar of power. So the first of these are the lair actions. The lair actions normally aren't as powerful as the legendary actions, but this creature has 3 options of lair actions and they are all super good. So the first one, I'll start by playing defense. Uh, just so you know, this is on initiative count 20. Every turn, I can choose one lair action, but I can only use a lair action for the second time after I used all of them at least once. Okay? So, the first one is Spirit Shell. It summons spirits surrounding them until the end of initiative count 20 of the next round. So, until next initiative count 20, anyone that hits the leech with a melee attack must succeed on the DC 20 wisdom save or be dazed until the start of the creature's next turn.
Rough.
Dazed, as in stunned.
Yeah, what is daze actually? Let me see. Okay, dazed. It's from this stat block, from this book. A dazed creature can only do one of the following things on their turns: move, use an action, or use a bonus action. If a creature becomes dazed during their turn ends. The Cure Ailment Power, Lesser Restoration, and Greater Restoration remove the dazed condition. At the GM's discretion, other powers. Uh, when a dazed creature. Let me just grab that and copy paste to you. But it looks pretty much like the slow spell. You can only choose one action, bonus action, or movement. You cannot do all of them in the same turn. Here.
Well, not great.
So, Rydell, it is your turn. You can see the evil spirits, like the souls of the damned, surrounding in a protective circular shape around the lich. What do you do?
Let's get here, I think. 1, 2. 3, 4. 1, 2. 4, 5. I think that's okay. And I'll cast Shadow Blade in my hand. And throw it at her.
That's not a melee attack, right?
Yeah. It's a thrown attack.
Okay. A 17 to hit is a failure.
Just let me see if the upcast works for this spell. If the upcast works, I would upcast it so one level higher. Or 2, I don't know exactly yet. Levels, 3rd or 4th spell slot, 5th or 6th. Okay, so the damage is higher levels. Okay, instead of spend a spell slot of 2nd level, I'll spend my 5th level slot. And instead of dealing the usual 2d8, it's gonna give 48 damage when it hits.
Okay. But the first one did not hit.
Yeah. The first one didn't hit, so just throw it a second time.
It comes back
The
to your
throw-
hand automatically?
Let me see. If it's... By the way, we are in dim light or darkness area,
Yeah, it's dim light.
so it's advantage to attack. I got advantage in dim light situations.
Oh no, it's super bright, super bright. No, just kidding.
What is it?
Well, it's an 18. Does an 18 hit?
No, still not.
18 doesn't hit?
Doesn't.
Okay. So let me just try the second. Let me see about the throw. If you drop or throw it, it dissipates at the end of the turn. You can use a bonus action to cause the sword to reappear in my hand. Okay, so the casting action is a bonus action for this one, so I can't do that this turn.
So it dissipates.
Yeah, it will dissipate and appear in my hand again later. I could try to do a normal attack after that. So I only become dazed if I hit it and fail the wisdom save, right?
What?
I will only need to do the save if I hit it, which I managed to hit.
Yeah, and it's not melee.
Yeah, okay, I'm
Yeah,
thinking about
it's
using a melee attack.
Yeah, it's okay. It's only if you hit. Yeah, you're right.
I think I'll just take one of my daggers and throw. Well, normal dagger just to test how it behaves. Oh, another 18. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just that's it.
Everything misses.
I see. Oof. I'll just take a step back and then it's over.
Before she does anything, I do want to point out I do have Spirit Guardians active,
Oh,
so she has to
yeah.
make a Wisdom saving throw before she does anything because she's starting her turn in the Spirit Guardians.
Okay. 2d20 plus 10. Keep highest. 1.
Weren't you supposed to roll damage for the Spirit Guardians from at the start when you cast it?
I did,
Oh, okay.
and she's starting her turn now in it again.
It's the first one that counts. Okay. It's 7 plus
Okay.
10, so it's 17.
It's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it passes.
I only rolled
So she
twice. She takes half. I only rolled twice because I needed to see how the the formula is to keep only the
Okay,
highest
so it's
roll.
5. So let's see, 5d8, and then you take half of that. Ooh, okay, so half of 31.
Is it radiant or necrotic?
It's radiant.
Radiant.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, because it does more damage than necrotic. He's resisting to
My
necrotic, by the way.
my alignment is still good for the moment.
It's your choice when you cast a spell. It doesn't
Oh,
need
okay. In that case,
an
yes,
alignment.
radiant. Does that mean she would have taken more damage
No,
before?
she's not vulnerable.
Okay. Uh, let's see here. 2. Okay, she takes 15. Technically 15.5, but I
I
didn't round
already
up.
reduced 15. Okay. Now
Yep.
it's her turn, right?
Her speed is also halved, I think. Unless
Okay. Good to know.
does that? Hold on. It's anybody who is affected. I don't know because she's saved. I don't know. Here, let me just put it down. I think she still is. Her speed is still halved, but I don't know.
Give
Let
me
me see
one
here.
second. Let me pull it up.
There we go. I got it. It just says affected creatures are their speed is halved.
Okay.
I don't think her speed is halved because she's saved, but maybe I don't know. Damage.
Spirit Guardians. An affected creature. Okay, you can designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected by it when you cast the spell. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area. Doesn't matter on the save.
Okay, then yes, her speed is halved. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay.
Yep.
All good.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Okay, so interesting. Okay, I'll start by fucking shit up. Okay, so I have a multi attack on my turn. This is the other compensation for the lack of legendary actions. Okay, so it means that I have a glare of undeath, and then after that, 4 attacks, and I can choose any combination of attacks that I deem necessary. Okay, so first
let's see.
off, it's the glare of undeath. The Lich's eyes flare with supernatural power at one creature they can see within 60 feet of them. And that one creature will be Caspian, of course.
Mm,
So
makes
Caspian,
sense.
DC 20, Wisdom save.
Damn.
You know,
No, use the D10.
You sure?
That's 10 rounds. Yeah.
It's 10 rounds.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Shit.
Charisma Persuasion 20 effect. Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, even to take out of that is quite hard.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
Hello,
Okay.
darkness, my
My old friend.
okay. So
Get
that's
the
your
press.
that's your
Bro, you
final
just got voided.
roll.
I
17.
don't see anything I could add to that. I can't guidance myself, so I couldn't add like a D4 to that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, so I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay, just ask.
It's okay.
No advantage on any of those?
Ah, I don't think so. I don't think I get advantage on wisdom saves.
Brutal.
Yep.
Brutal.
Oh well.
Okay, you look into her
Uh,
eyes.
you can do the save next turn.
You
Hmm.
look into the Lich's eyes, Caspian, and for the first time, her words start to make sense. At first, you kept your standing and you neglected her ideas of what the city represents, um, what is perfection. But now those ideas start to finally enter your conscience. She says, "Oh, but don't you see? Of course that you can see the cruelty of the lands that you call home, the misery, the small daily death that you learn to live with instead of calling it out for what it is. You understand, right?"
Caspian just kind of like falls to the ground, grits his knees, and just starts muttering, "There's no hope. There's no hope." And that's what he's gonna be doing the entire time.
Okay. Since Caspian is restrained, he can't do any attack of opportunities, right?
I mm, I don't know.
0.
I believe so. The restraint condition doesn't let you do a reaction, I believe. Or no, no. Oh, you can still do a reaction attack if you want.
I would.
But you're restrained, so you do it at disadvantage.
That's fair. Okay, let's see. Let's do my spear. I'll do it two-handed, why not?
But remember that if you hit, you will be dazed by
Oh no!
the
Okay,
spirit
fuck.
shell.
I can't like cast a spell as a reaction, can I?
You have to have the Warcaster feat to do.
Right. Fuck. I mean, I'm already fucked anyway for the round.
Yep.
I might as well do the, you know what I mean? Or should I not?
That's
I'll
what.
go ahead and do it. Why not? I'll go ahead and do it. Why not?
Okay.
That's a 7.
Yeah. It missed.
Alright. It missed. Okay. So, I'm not dazed, but I am still
Restrained.
restrained.
Okay. So for the rest of her turn, now for the second attack. This one will be the biting acid. And I will target Rydell, who is way back there. 1d20 plus... What is my bonus again? Plus 12 to hit. Does a 27 hit, Rydell?
It's 12. My current AC is not much, so I won't simply barb that. I'll just take the hit this time.
No, yeah, that is the hit. Or that's
Yeah.
the attack roll.
Yeah, I could simply barb
He's
it, but
wondering if he
it's
will silver barb.
Yeah,
most
no.
likely it will just hit again.
Yeah,
Save it for,
I'm feeling the same.
save it for clutch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll save it for more likely rolls, like after I
Okay.
get into blade singing.
Are you resistant to acid damage?
acid?
Yeah.
I think I'm not resistant.
Okay. So you take that much acid damage, 20
Oh.
points,
Okay.
and the following effect: you can't regain hit points until the start of the Lich's next turn. So I'll put a
Okay.
green thingy here because you have been splashed with acid.
Yeah, I'm not resistant.
Okay. For the second
Yoink.
attack, this one will be on Ja. Does a 21 hit you?
Yep.
Nice. And how are you with thunder damage?
I don't believe I have resistance.
Okay, you're going to hate me for this. Wow, I rolled so well. 32 thunder. And this is not just any thunder. It's a disruptive
thunder.
thunder. Because if you are huge or smaller than that, I can move you up to 45 feet horizontally. That means I can drag you here as part of the attack.
Right now?
Do you want to use that
right
silver
now-
barbs now?
No,
Hold on,
don't.
hold on, wait.
It's
You haven't raged yet, have you?
no, I haven't, and
so-
I wouldn't
so
be
you're
resistant
still-
to it anyways.
You're still medium though. So can she move
Yeah.
you?
It's
Yes,
huge,
huge
or
or
smaller.
smaller. And silvery barbsing it wouldn't matter. She got a plus 12 to hit, and my AC is 18.
Hmm.
Yeah, almost anything
Okay.
she rolls.
Your AC is 18. Okay,
That's
it's just
rough.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, Silver Barbs won't probably help this case too.
It's fine. I'm fine with this. It's fine.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Okay.
25, 30,
Now, Van,
40.
you thought you would
Hello!
escape that. Or maybe you didn't.
I can still get back in it.
Okay, with a plus 12 to hit. 20 to hit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that hits.
And how are you with psychic?
No, I am not resist. Oh, God.
21
God.
psychic damage. And this one is the pain of ages. Remember,
Lord.
don't forget that pain. It's just the second place. Because the first time the target hits a creature with an attack before the start of the next turn, that attack deals half damage. Because of how much your head is hurting right now.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, which one of those three do you want to be hit with, Caspian?
Huh?
Oh,
Dealer's choice, I guess.
I'm going to use the biting acid on you because it will prevent you from regaining hit points. And I do believe I
sounds
have
great.
advantage because you are restrained. Is that correct?
yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
And the acid is 5d8.
5d8.
25 damage.
I hear that hurt.
You know, I get the
Yeah.
feeling we're not supposed to win this one.
Okay.
Caspian, you're restrained. What do you do?
Yeah. I have a question.
Mhm.
Because I am restrained, do I have to roll a concentration check for Spirit Guardians?
Because you took damage, actually.
Right. Okay. I am very stupid. How do you do that again?
It's a
Uncheck.
It's a Constitution check. Yeah.
Equal to half the damage.
Is it a check or save?
It's a save, I believe. And
Okay.
your DC is 12.
Concentration check.
Okay. I made it. There's a check.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Okay, what? You only took damage from that, right?
Right.
Okay, so you're good to go. It's your turn.
Okay.
You're restrained. That means you cannot move, and that you cannot if you attack, you have disadvantage. That's about it. And when someone attacks you, they have advantage.
Okay. Can I still do actions?
You can still do actions, bonus actions. You just can't move.
Okay. I want to use one of my channel divinities to
Mhm.
give her vulnerability.
Okay.
Because that's about all I can do. I can't move. I can do that and then maybe heal myself. I think that's the most useful thing I can do for the moment.
You cannot heal yourself because of the biting
I
acid.
cannot heal myself, right?
Mm,
Because of the acid. Well, in that case, I'm still going to do channel divinity because that's like the only. I can't. Attacking's not really wise because I'll probably miss and just waste more spell slots. So I might as well just do channel divinity to help somebody else who will more than likely hit. So that being said, I am on my knees and I'm still muttering about how there's no hope. It's all hopeless. And then, like, just like for a second, I gather my wits just barely enough to where I can grip my dagger and I just start like cutting my face up.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, I can't even vocalize my like words into like a witty retort. I just glare at this lich, just trying to give her just a fraction of my hatred right now. Uh, and then I curse her.
Okay. So she is vulnerable to
All damage.
all damage for until your next turn.
It doesn't matter. If she's resistant, she's still resistant, but she's vulnerable to the next attack.
Oh, the next attack. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the next attack.
Perfect.
I can put the words down if you'd
Mhm.
like, just to help ease.
I think I
Oh,
have.
I'm
Hmm?
sorry. I was gonna say I'm done for now
Mhm.
though.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and put the.
So Jean, you have been tossed way back there. What do you do?
doesn't matter. All right, so, all right, boys. Do we try and take it out, or do we try and do an end run around Ariel and end this our way?
I think end it our way.
Because if so, I would like to make a strength check to shove her into the bag of holding.
Okay, can you get to her?
Oh, yes, I can, and I can still attack.
Okay.
So
Whoa,
5,
whoa, whoa,
10,
whoa.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Bonus action rage, and as part of the bonus action of my rage, I have instinctive pounce, which lets me move half of my movement as part of activating my rage.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Barbarians do be like
Greatest thing
that.
ever.
So, I'm raging. I have advantage on strength checks. I would like to try and pull the bag of holding down over the lich's head and stuff her in it.
Okay. What is it that you are doing, mortal? Go ahead and try.
Alright, so I believe this would be athletics, I
Mm-hmm.
believe?
It could be athletics with advantage.
Yeah, so we've got... That's a dirty 20 on the first roll,
Okay.
and a 12 on the second.
Okay. Remember that since I already been through my turn, it means that I have my reaction back. So, when another creature you can see make an attack, ability check, which is the case, or save, I can cause the roll to be made with disadvantage. So we rolled it. You're 12.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I can choose to my choice of athletics or acrobatics. It's fair, right? I
Sure.
do not have acrobatics, but I do have athletics, and it's a fairly good amount. I will roll with a plus 11.
Oh.
Ooh, and I rolled kind of shitty.
Barbs.
Silvery.
All right. Okay.
Next turn.
Silvery barbs now, or later?
Yes.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
You'd have to roll a 1. Don't waste it.
Oh yeah, it's a plus 11.
Yeah.
I forgot to roll a 12. I thought it was a higher.
Now, does that
Plus,
count as my entire actions, or
One of your attacks.
because I have 2 attacks?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking.
Big, it could be your bonus action, but you already entered rage,
Right.
so it's one of your attacks.
Okay, so I have 1 attack.
Yeah.
All right. Reckless, because if I get dazed, I'm dazed anyways, and she's gonna hit me regardless. So, nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh shit! And she's vulnerable. Oh fuck!
And she just burned her reaction.
Oh! Oh!
So no damage mitigation on this one.
Oh.
And I added fire damage when I entered my rage as my elemental cleaver.
Fuck! Yes! Fuck! Yes! Oh.
So that's 10 plus
Oh,
26 fire, which is 2. Which, do you want me to roll the d10 damage again, or just double everything?
I think we double everything, right? Unless you really want to
Yeah.
roll.
That's. I don't know. Should I roll, boys?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm too excited. Hold on.
I always think that doubling is better, but that's up to you.
It was double.
I think his table just went up 10 centimeters right now.
Sorry, just nat 20
Um,
on a vulnerable target, dude. Oh, fuck.
Let's just roll the d10, and
Okay.
hopefully it's better this time. That's better than the first one. So that's
Okay, so
10, 17, 19, which all doubles.
you double the
because
d6
of
as well.
vulnerability. What's that?
You double the d6, the fire damage as well.
Oh,
When
right.
you crit.
Blah, blah, blah. Since I rolled the first one, I'll roll the second one. So,
Nice.
13, 15, 25, because of the plus 2. So, 50 points of damage to the Lich because of the vulnerability.
50.
50.
Wow.
Oh.
And I will make the wisdom check and fail, so because I literally can't succeed on it. I am now dazed until the start of her turn.
Okay. Okay,
Oh,
that
big
was
and
just,
meaty.
that
The
Big and
dazing,
medium.
that
the
showed
dazing was gonna stop after Van.
yeah, that probably rekindled the spark of hope in the team as you saw the great warrior Jean managing to strike through the creature. She even falters for a second, receiving the power of the attack and being as she is struck by it. So with that, a new round of combat begins. Back to Van. What do you do, Van?
Okay. Move in front of Rydell. First attack. I'm taking a -5 to trade in for a +10 on damage, since this one will do half damage. And hope
Oh.
I hit.
Yeah, the first one.
But actually, it doesn't specify if it hits. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
19.
it does not hit.
Okay. Second attack. This is done at full 2 hit.
Nat
It's
20.
a nat
Oh.
20.
Nice.
Oh.
So,
The power of
And look-
friendship, motherfucker.
Oh,
As
should've
I
taken
have-
sharpshooter.
as I have Piercer, I have Sharpshooter, and I have
Yeah.
Piercer, which give
Yeah.
me an extra D8 on
Ooh,
crits.
okay.
Nice.
So, I roll 3d8 plus 6.
This
And
is
I
gonna
roll-
hit like a Smith and
and I-
Wesson King 500.
And I can re-roll 1 dice of
Yeah.
damage.
Yep.
Oh. Good lord.
Take 19 more.
19. Okay. Yeah.
In
The health bar.
eye.
The health bar is moving. It's going down. In an earlier round, Sugar were going down swinging.
Yep. Loaded gun complex. Nita's in the wings.
Amazing. Okay, that's it for your turn.
Good to have friends.
Do I have something else to throw at her? Cat, kitchen sink.
Hmm.
Da, 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 da. Okay.
Are you-
Four
are you-
plus two. I have
are
an
you-
indomitable. I have. Yeah. I'm using second wind to heal.
Smart.
It's 1d10 plus my fighter level, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
So 1d10 plus 9. Okay, I get 11 hit points back. Okay. 52. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, so next initiative count 20. Something crazy happens again. Mm,
Oh, what's it this time?
When the initiative count 20 happens again, does that get rid of the last one?
yeah, it does.
Sweet.
The spirits stop surrounding, so the dazing should
Yeah.
stop too.
The
That's okay.
it doesn't end the days on Jean, for example,
Mm.
but
Right.
it
You
will.
won't be dazed.
Yeah, you can
It,
attack.
it
more
means other
freely.
people.
Yeah, you can attack
Mm.
freely. Okay, what
Okay.
is? I'm going to choose. Okay, she sees Jean now has a bigger threat because of what he did. So Jean, you will be targeted by the unnatural born leader trait.
Oh no.
Even though you're dazed, you have to make a DC 20 charisma saving throw or use your reaction, if available, to move up to your speed. Let me see if the daze and your what it says about your reaction.
I didn't see anything about reaction up there when in the thing you posted.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything on reactions, so it's still available, right?
I think so.
Sounds like it.
Okay. Do you want to roll the DC 20 charisma, or it doesn't really matter?
He might get an at
I
20.
mean, I doubt I will, but yeah, there's that.
Okay.
Who's
So-
my target?
You are the target, and you have to move up to your speed and make a melee weapon attack against Caspian. Why not?
Nice. Because fucking nuts.
Oh.
maybe you will end his spirit guardians with this.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. I know you've wanted to do this for a hot minute. It's good.
Yeah,
work
but it's supposed to be my choice.
work through some catharsis through this.
It doesn't specify what weapon I have to use. So I'm going to use a javelin.
Oh, that's nice.
Just a stabby.
Sorry, I still hit you, but
Yeah,
at least it's only 10 points of damage,
I'll take that.
as opposed to probably, 20.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll that concentration check on my spirit guardians. It's what's the
Just
DC?
10 or the damage.
10
So
or
it's
It's
the
5.
just 10.
No,
So
yeah, it's 10. It's 10.
11. Okay, we're
Okay.
still got that spirit guardians up.
I didn't have to move because I just threw it at him.
Okay. But doesn't it have to be a melee weapon? No.
Nope, weapon attack.
It's a weapon attack.
Yeah, okay. He found the loophole.
The power of reason.
The
The
power
power
of
of reading.
Loophole.
Right there.
reading the card explains the card. Oh yeah.
It's you.
Go, go, go!
Yeah. I'm gonna go full retard now. So I'm
Oh
gonna
no.
get into blade singing, not blade swinging.
Blade swinging.
Blade singing.
I think that's
Swinging.
something else.
You would be a blade swinger.
Yeah, of course. I'll swing my blade right now. I'm gonna run until close to her, and then in the middle of the way, I'm gonna catch my shadow blade from the ground. With extra movement and all. My AC goes a little up. It's 21. Not that much. And speed goes up, okay. And I'm just gonna try to hit her using the Shadow Blade. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to do custom rolls to hit if I hit, because it's gonna be a weird damage. So I'm gonna use a cantrip to hit her with the Shadow Blade.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Wait.
I think it's gonna be Booming Blade. Let me see just which is better, the Boom Blade or the Green Flame Blade, because I got both.
Okay, but I think that... don't you have 2 attacks per turn?
I have.
I think you can... If you use the cantrip, you can only do 1. Unless that
Cantrip
was...
has an attack, yeah.
Unless that
It
was
replaces one of
reworked.
your weapon attacks.
Alright.
Because the cantrip has the casting time of 1 action. And on the
Okay.
text, the action is cast a spell. And on the description, it says that you can do 1 melee attack with a weapon. So it's your choice, either 1 attack with a little more bump to it, or 2 attacks.
Let me see the size of the bump. 1d8 fire in case if it's a Green Flame Blade, or 1d8 thunder. Okay. Or just that's gonna be just 1 action, or just a lot of damage from the Shadow Blade. I think I'm just gonna hit twice with the Shadow Blade.
Yeah.
Advantage, the Shadow Blade. Yoink. Once. And second. Oh, the second sucked. But the damage is a little higher. 22 hits this time, I think.
Yeah, it hits. For 12 damage.
For 12 plus 2d8.
2d8 from?
22. The upcast from Shadowblade.
Okay. Plus 10. It's all psychic then, right?
Yeah, 22 psychic damage.
Wait.
And I'm going to stay right here, I think.
End of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, things are looking
I
better
could
than
try
the
to
first
flank
time.
her, actually.
But now,
Don't forget Spirit Guardians.
oh yeah, Spirit Guardians.
I could move to the
No.
side to give us flanking, perhaps.
Is it Wisdom, right?
It's a wisdom. Yeah, it's a wisdom.
Wait.
DC 14.
I have plus 10.
Yeah, you'll more than likely make it every time, but
Mhm.
you know,
It's at least half damage.
you get it. Yeah, you know, it's half damage. It's something.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty decent half damage.
Ooh, okay.
15.
That's 15 then. Okay, but I have a question. When you're determining half damage, if the number when I divided this, it's 15.5. Do I round up or down?
Always down.
Down. Okay, it's 15 then.
Unless specified on the text, you always round everything down in D&D.
Okay. Just making sure. It's 15 points of damage.
15 damage. Okay.
15 damage.
Cool. What now? My turn.
Yep.
So, what can do? First
Or
will be
Caspian hugging his knees.
first.
I know.
First one will be the glare of undeath. Let's restrain someone else. This time, let's restrain. Rydell. DC 20
Oh,
Wisdom.
poor little Rydell.
Is it 20 wisdom? What's that? Ah, the glare.
Yep.
DC 20 wisdom. With advantage of
When do it's just after a minute, right?
it's 10 rounds.
Yep. 10 rounds.
Yeah, but at the end of each round, you can still save.
Can you? Well, because
Yeah.
the persuasion is for somebody else though.
Turn.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody has to persuade him to stop, like, moping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it says right here, save ends at end of turn. That means like at the end of your turn you can repeat the save, no?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's badly worded.
Means the save end of this end of turn. Yeah, makes sense.
Does that mean I should have made a wisdom save during my last turn?
It probably means yes.
Yeah.
Could I do that, or is it too late?
Yeah, do it. It's a
And
DC 20.
we also can get hit points healed now.
At the
Okay.
24.
Yeah. You beat depression.
Sweet.
You beat depression.
If only it was that
Uh-huh.
easy.
Right, if only it was that easy.
Okay. So Rydell,
Yeah.
you are
You beat depression.
hugging yourself.
Hugging myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And restrained for 1 minute.
Okay.
I wish I could hug her.
You can try.
Now,
It's probably colder
Oh.
than me.
what to do?
Yeah, but you're a fishy elf. You should be fine with the cold.
I'm fine
yeah.
with the gold.
Oh, whoops, wrong
We
one.
don't all look alike.
Rydell, you will be the target of this next one.
Me?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you're doing psychic damage with your melee attack, and me do not like that. So it's 2d20 because I have advantage, keeping highest 1 plus 12, that is my attack. So does a 23 hit you?
23 for now, yeah, can I use my reaction?
You haven't used it yet? If not,
Reactions? Yes, I didn't use my reaction for.
okay, you can.
I'll just shield myself.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Ah,
My AC
Now
is
that-
I
26.
say
Oh.
My AC is at 26 until the end of the round.
Can we just say, like, instead of like a magical shield, you just very coolly parry every time?
Very coolly parry. Yeah,
like
it's a
like
magical parry.
Neo versus Agent Smith at the end of the Matrix. Like
Until
Yeah.
the start of your
not
next turn, yeah.
parrying with one hand.
I was
Yeah,
thinking.
26
5
of
till your
AC.
next turn. Nice.
I was thinking about adjusting against Daigo the Beast on the Street Fighter tournament when he parries
Yes,
the
that
Chun-Li special.
that too. Pa, 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 pa.
Breathe, breathe in the air.
Okay. Fuck you right there. Okay, but you spend your reaction, so that's at least what I half of what I want. Okay, so for
Yeah.
now I will use my bonus action to activate my necrotic form.
Necrotic form?
My necrotic form allows me to become a shadow and move up to my speed, and while that I become immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, in the grappled and restrained conditions. So I can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing.
Mhm.
So even though uh, I should
Yeah,
be
the-
attacked opportunely, I already did the save and damage.
Oh, it's when you.
It's every time you start your turn.
Yeah, but I
in
did
that
this,
area.
but this turn.
Hold on, wait.
It's the 31 right above the glare of undeath.
Go forth.
Oh god, I must be spacing out.
Into the
Sorry.
area. Oh, it starts its turn there. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Okay, so I move up to my speed here. I will lose the immunity. It's just so I can move. Even if you attack me, I take 0 damage because of immunity. Okay.
But can I still make? No, I already have my reaction. You made me burn it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, really. You're
I
right.
can't sentinel
You-
attack. Yeah.
You lose this shape at the end of the turn, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Yes.
just this
for-
movement. Caspian,
Okay.
do you have anything to attack? It has to be a melee weapon attack, and if it does piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning, it does 0 damage. But if you have like I don't know something else, like if Jean decided to attack with his fire damage, only the fire damage would penetrate the defenses, for example.
Something that gives a different kind of damage.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything I can do.
Okay.
Fire.
So I moved, I spent my Glare of Undeath, and I spent my first of 4 attacks. So now I have 3 more attacks. First of all, I want to regain some hit points because I am taking lots of damage. So I will use a 9th level spell for this.
Jesus.
Good lord.
This one is a Lich, one of the highest abilities that this creature has. It is the Life Absorption. It unleashes a wave of life sapping energy. Each enemy within 120 feet of them must make a DC 20 con save. If it fails, you will take 3d10 necrotic at the start of each of your turns for 1 minute, and the leech regains temp HP equal to the total
Oh my
damage.
god. We have to end this. We have to end this.
It can be counterspelled, but I don't think Raidal has any more reactions.
Yeah, my reactions are over for now. And countering that would be quite difficult since
Yeah.
it's a 9th level.
Yeah.
You have to roll an 8.
Yeah, but I think I did that once.
Yeah.
I did that once before.
Okay,
And you
okay.
guys did it well on the other campaign. I think it was. I think it was Kandara, right, guys? Who counterspell, ninth
Yeah.
level spell.
Yeah. Where is my features? I need to look at something.
Let's see. Let's see.
Domitable, I am repeating this.
DC 20. Oh fuck. DC 20 is quite hard.
Holy shit!
16 damage.
Yeah, wait, so how much damage is it?
16 at the start of our turn.
No, let me
16.
let
Alright,
me
I'm
let
down.
me let me
Damn.
roll. Let me roll. Let me roll. Ooh! I'm doing great on the damage
25.
dice.
Yep, I'm down.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, okay, yeah. After her turn ends,
Start of
you
his
take
turn,
25.
yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Each enemy on a
Oh,
failed save the target takes at the start of each of their turns for one. Yeah, yeah. So you don't take the damage now.
Oh, I don't take the damage now?
And since you can't go below 0, technically she can only gain what? 16 hit points?
13 is my hit points right now.
Okay. I still have 2 attacks, right?
Right.
So I have to choose them wisely.
Oh,
Let's see what
Player
to do. What to
fungi.
do? I think I will. Yeah, it will be Vans and John. So Van.
I am the wish the audacity of this bitch.
I know.
Yeah, it will be Disruptive Thunder for Van. Just want to mess you around with throwing you around.
Oh yes, please do. I have 600 like of range attack. With penalty. Please throw me around.
22 hits, right?
Yeah, no, it does.
For 40-10 Thunder. And I can
Yeah.
move you up to 45 feet, so you will be tossed
Yeah.
here. And for John, I will have your damage with Pain of Ages. I don't think I have advantage on you, right, John?
No, I don't think so. Not this
Ooh,
time.
there's an 18 hit.
Well,
Barely.
you did reckless. Would that not affect?
I don't remember you using Reckless, but... if
Well, you
you
used
say-
reckless for the vulnerable attack that you did, the nat
Right,
20.
but I didn't. I rolled the nat 20, so I didn't roll the second dice.
Okay. So it
But
doesn't
18
count.
hits anyways.
It
so.
doesn't count.
Okay.
That's Reckless.
Just making sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So what do we got going on here?
Okay, so if it hits, it's the Pain of Ages. You will take 66 Psychic, and the next attack you do deals half damage. Okay, I already moved 30 feet, right? With my bonus action.
Yep.
So I still can move with my movement action that I haven't used yet. And there is no one here to attack me. So, an extra 30 feet.
Of course, she's trying to leave.
Caspian, what do you do?
Okay, quick question about the damage. Do I do damage now?
Oh yeah,
That-
it's
that
the
is-
start of your
Yep.
turn. Let me re-roll that, okay? There's
Okay.
there's the slight chance you take only 3 points of damage. 15.
Ah, damn. Yeah, I'm still down. But it's only by 2. Fuck.
Okay, so I regain 13 HP. I will create a second health bar so you can see my temp HP. Okay, so Caspian, you're down.
And I also lose concentration on Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah, let me.
Yeah, but she's out of it, so.
Mm.
But that could encourage her to come back. Okay, so you cannot act on your turn. Jean, what do you do? Oh, you take 3d10. Do you guys want to keep the same one for each round, or do you want me to roll every time?
I think it's
I'd say keep the same one, just to make things easier.
What?
It's up to you.
I like the idea of rolling it each time. So it's a chance of small damage, a chance of big damage.
Yeah,
It can
I
vary
prefer
for
that
each.
too. I like the chaos,
Okay.
but it's up to you guys. Do you have an opinion on that, David and
Yeah, no,
Mike?
let's roll them. At this
Yeah,
point,
roll it.
Okay.
chaos. Chaos.
Chaos.
Ooh, yeah, 22. Is it necrotic? I don't remember. I believe so.
Can
Yeah,
I
it's
ask to Can I ask to Jean to delay his action until after mine, or I don't know if you can.
I won't be able to move if I delay it. I can only hold an action or a movement. I wouldn't be able to do the whole round.
I think he wants
Yeah,
you
yeah.
to teleport you into her face.
Yeah.
Well, can you even do that with the being restrained as you are?
Yeah,
Restraint.
restrain means you don't move, not you don't act. You just have
Alright,
zero movement.
Hmm.
has she used her reaction? No, she hasn't. And my damage is halved.
Mm.
Mm,
I mean,
No,
do we just let
okay.
her go?
but she has,
Oh, she has the jar.
Yep.
yeah. Okay. Question to the DM.
Yeah.
Does she have the jar in her hand?
When she used one of the lair actions, the one that controlled John, she revealed the jar. It was not
Okay.
for too long, but you saw the an object that matches the description of what you're after.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is it is in her hand.
Not her hand, but
It is
she in her possession. Yeah.
ah. Okay. Um, I'm gonna try something.
Hmm.
If I can get a bead on her.
Yeah.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah. There is.
So
I, I,
I
I
can get. Sorry, go ahead.
no. I would say if anyone succeeds a sleight of hand check against her AC, you can try to pilfer the jar from her.
Oh,
Send me.
okay. I can
I
send
had
you.
the highest.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I can get to her with my own movement.
Right. Okay,
So-
I can send you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Right there,
Wow.
I'm on that top square,
Oof.
and I'm within range. I'm going
Great.
to recklessly attack.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure it hits, but let's see if we can hit that 20. Which we do!
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Right when we
So that's
we needed
11
it the
plus
most.
a
Oh,
d6.
oh, damn.
Oh, actually, let me change the temp HP for the 22 first that I drained from you.
Yep. That's 17. Since I rolled last time, we'll roll again. So 17, 26, 28, and then roll the d6 again.
This is also at
31.
This is also at half damage, I believe, because of the
I
pain
know.
thing.
I know.
But you're doing double
17.
damage, so it's still hopefully going to be a good amount of damage.
17 plus 33, 38, halve to 19.
19 points of damage.
Yep.
Yep.
She had a 22 temp
That's on
HP from you.
First attack.
Okay,
So we hit with the second attack.
we do.
And that's 10. 14 for another 7 points. So we've taken away her temp from me.
No, the now it's normal damage, just your first attack.
Oh,
So it's 14 total.
okay, so then 14, yeah.
Plus 11 on her actual HP.
And then, do I have anything left for the bonus action?
Oh, her life spell thing is concentration.
Yep.
That means she's got to make con saves to.
Oh,
Oh yeah, two
Oh, yeah.
concentration.
2 concentration rolls.
no.
Yep.
How much was the first one? It was less than 20, right? Both.
38. It was 38, but then the damage was halved by your thing. So I don't
Yeah.
know which one you have to roll for.
Let me see what is my.
I think
Constitution?
it's damage dealt, so it would be the
Right.
halved total.
Yeah.
So that's 19.
Just gotta
Still
roll a 19
respectable.
con.
You said it's not a save, the concentration.
Concentration. Well, I've always had people call it a concentration check, but I guess you have to roll a saving throw equal to half the damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. If I may,
It's,
it's a type of
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, it's
Like,
the same
Everybody around here
amount.
calls it a check, so it got
Yeah.
confusing.
Okay. I don't think I can fail it, but yeah, I think both were less than 20, so
Yeah.
it's both DC.
Second one just barely makes it, but yeah,
No, it's not
Or
equal to the
makes it,
damage. It's
yeah.
equal to the half of damage.
half damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am looking to see if I have anything else for the bonus, and I don't think that I do, except for second wind. So I'm going to
Yeah.
gain back 8 hit points,
Nice.
and then
Uh.
I am done for the turn.
Okay. Let
Move the van, move the van.
Van.
And
Three.
come here.
Everyone failed on the big spell, right?
Yeah.
So far, yes. It was just 2.
12
Only 12
necrotic
points.
on Van.
Okay.
Gotta get this spell off, because when my turn comes up, I imagine I'm still gonna be hit by that spell, and that means 1 failed death save.
Okay. Can you teleport me right there, or do I have to move? Because I'm
have
moving
to
and
move.
holding action.
Yeah, we have to move to where I am.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, Rydell. You gotta
No,
move to Rydell.
that's the other elf. That's the other elf. Wrong elf.
Oh no!
20. You only moved 20 feet. You got 10 left.
Wrong elf.
But I have to move close to you. Do you have to touch me?
Yeah, just
he's
that.
restrained. He can't
You
move.
can say you just can move. Yeah, okay, move just right there. Yeah, that's okay.
Here?
Yeah, could be too. No, doesn't
Okay.
matter. Just
I'm-
be close.
I'm moving there, holding action.
Nice.
What's your trigger?
My trigger is when I get teleported next to the lich, I will do sleight of hand and hope and pray and hope and pray all my gods, all the count that I roll high.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds right. Okay.
So
Right up-
You pass your turn then. You just prepare your action.
yeah.
So
now
before
we
I
put the
delve,
necrotic.
I still have
Oh,
one
fuck.
initiative
Ah,
first
this is
one.
20.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lead chose 2 enemies they can see within 90 feet of them. I can only see Jean. So Jean, you will have to make a DC 20 Constitution save or take necrotic damage.
Joke's on you. I don't have a soul.
Yeah.
21.
Ooh, nice. So you take 0 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Right now, your turn. First of all, you failed the save, right?
Which one?
Yep.
Which of them?
Everyone
The
failed.
life drain
Yeah,
save
yeah.
that we all did.
So you take 15
So I think-
necrotic damage.
We have to roll con every round, or just once.
On a
I
failed
think
save,
just
the
once
target
for this
takes.
one.
I think it's just once, and then we have to.
This one just
It's
once.
concentration.
Yeah, there's no reroll,
Yeah,
no
it's
resave.
no reroll. It's,
It's
just,
just
every round, dude.
And
We
I
just have to get rid of her concentration.
and I change my
Okay.
my 12 HP for temp HP for the 15. So I buff it up a little,
Yep.
a notch. Right now, your turn. What do you do?
Can I do the save to board about the other thing, lah?
Movement thing.
Yeah, the movement thing.
Yes, you can.
It's
I laughed.
wisdom.
I was laughing because you you said something Portuguese there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's also not in Portuguese. It's just
1 DC 20 wisdom.
yeah, it's a random sound that Chinese do sometimes.
Right? Yeah.
Ah.
They're afraid of. Yeah, they do the la all the time.
And the
At the end of
Japanese
some
says-
Ah, no,
sentences. No,
that's Singaporean. The la is
Singaporean.
Singaporean. I
Oh,
can
that's
assure you.
And
Surprise! Ah!
and the ne is Japanese.
yeah, somehow they also do the same, just like us.
Ne, Uni-chan.
I'll
Eu não sei o que é lá, né?
put my yeah. We use both sometimes, yeah, together.
Okay,
I'll put
right now,
my
your
hand
turn.
on the shoulder of Van. Just say, deep breath, let's go. And I'll open a portal right below us and throw us right beside her. So Van is right beside me now.
Here?
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
just
trigger.
basically fall prone and just like, surprise, bitch! Fuck.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
You can
Sleight
even
of hand.
fall. You can even fall above her if you want. Literally falling from up above.
With a +4.
Against her AC.
Hey, if I throw Van, if I literally
Ow.
throw us on her, can we get advantage for the roll?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
If I had advantage, I would have made it. But no! Damn
You-
it.
You guys don't have familiars, right? Familiars are so good in this kind of situation.
No.
Van is my familiar. Can I give him advantage?
No,
Oh, boy.
the familiar can give someone advantage. That's the.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I
Usually.
can be the token monster of the group. Can I give advantage?
Well, if you spend your action to do a help action, then yes, you can.
Fine. We tried.
Click my reaction and yell boo and distract her.
Oh, but I see now. It
It's
just-
mine! Give it! Give it! It's mine! Mine! Remember like that old Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck?
Oh, yeah.
When they find Aladdin's cave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh lord.
Yeah, I'm like that. It's mine! Get down!
Oh yeah.
It's clear
Not
to me
cry.
now.
No!
It is not.
Reason? No.
It is not
Oh.
the city's destruction you sought. It is not the great Tarask beast is slain what you are after. But the
No,
jar.
I just
Yes.
want that thing.
Of course.
Give
And
it.
if you think your little depression tricks are going to work, look at us. We're still standing.
Yeah, I don't know who said we want to kill the Tarrasque, but I don't care about him.
Just give us the
Except-
jar and let us go.
Except for the science. I'm a scientist, so I like investigating him.
It is much more amusing than anticipated. No,
Thank you.
the jar is not yours. It's mine. But I
And your head
decided.
is ours.
I decided now what to do with you. You will not die. Not for 100 years. You will be my slaves. And
Oi, oi,
after
oi,
your death, you will continue to serve me for
to
eternity.
just... Oh, can't you just come with us and help to just kill the dragon and then come back here? Be much easier.
Man, are you one that always so fucking dramatic? Cut it out.
Man, just get laid more than once a century. You'd be in a much better mood.
She's undead, so she probably is drained of all emotion in her life. So, makes sense.
You do not know. You don't have the slightest idea.
Yeah.
No, we admit we don't. We just want that thing so we can get out of this thing and go home.
Yes.
End of story.
Yeah, we still gotta see that Undying Lord, right? Or something like that.
If that's so simple.
By any chance, would you be the one they call DK?
Hmm?
I assume not.
You say that in character?
Yeah.
Is this some kind of joke? Are you finding amusement in this, in such a time? Are you having a
No.
laugh at death's door?
No, we are all but amused. I can assure you, we just want out of here. And we can't until we get that thing.
I basically can die of old age, so yeah, that's exciting. To be close to death in the life of an elf should be an unique experience for each of us.
Have I ever told you you're completely insane? Because it
Uh,
bears
uh,
repeating.
Yeah, living forever because there's that to most people. I think.
Yeah. Point.
So.
Are we still fighting here?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
still
so.
hugging. I'm still
kinda
hugging
confused.
myself. I'm hugging myself with my shadow blade in hand because I still didn't pass the save.
Yeah.
But I like that. Yeah.
Well, we have her pinned in place, so
But it's my turn now. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
like
So
I said,
What to do?
We can have dialogues inside battle.
oh, this is the most depressing piece of freaking artwork we've ran into.
Yeah, I'll do my thingy. I will become immune and move.
I'm gonna. Huh?
Nothing. I was just being
Oh.
annoyed.
Let's see if I can hold her in place. Yeah, you're not moving.
Damn.
Ooh. Yeah, but roll
I
that
know
with
you're not gonna take the damage.
roll that
from
with
this,
disadvantage
but
because of reaction. Yeah, I think I am moving.
Mm,
Howard,
Somebody stop the bitch!
Stop the pigeon! Stop the pigeon! Stop
Oh
the
god.
pigeon!
Oh no. Not that.
That's a good one. I remember that show.
you know, for someone who's undead and
Okay.
can't die, she sure seems afraid of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's she just doesn't like
Die again.
to get beat up by a bunch of. She has her reputation.
It's. I think it's more the nobodies that she's
I
fighting.
mean,
Yeah.
look, we've been nice enough not to hit her in the face, okay? We're letting her preserve her reputation.
Okay. The glare. The undead glare will be thrown at. This time at Van.
Okay.
Where is
Wisdom?
glare of undeath? Is
Wisdom?
wisdom? Yeah.
Yeah, 20.
I need to roll a nat 20.
Me too.
Okay. Restraint.
Strain. Okay, fine. I can still attack.
Yeah. Van acid damage on you with advantage because you're restrained.
Mm,
29 to
yeah,
hit
no, it's
for
I have 16
5d8
hits.
acid. 20 acid.
Oof. I'm still up.
Yeah. Rydell.
Still stunned. Yes.
Not advantage this time around. Just a normal roll. Ha! Yeah. It was bound to happen
God is good.
eventually.
Which attack was that?
That was the thundering thing to be tossed away. Yeah, right now you will be the target of the third one as well. Wow, I managed
Wow.
to do the impossible to start failing with this high attacks. Anyways,
About time.
I know.
I do have one last attack, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, well. What do?
You want to do another concentration spell so you can drop the other one?
Actually, I don't have that many spells
Okay.
to use.
Next turn, I'm down.
Yeah,
Unless she rolls 3-1.
I might die when it's my turn, so we'll see how it goes.
Right now, I'll target
Next
you.
turn.
I'll target you.
Okay. Oh, fuck my. Oh,
Again, the disruptive thunder.
okay. Here I go again.
Yay!
Jesus,
Finally,
where's the 31? Trying to hit me with a what?
I can try to kill you now. Oof.
I can try
Yep.
to silver barb that. It's the 31.
Yeah, Silvery Barb's that.
Hey, Silver
Yeah.
Barb's head.
Yeah, I have silver barb still.
Do it.
Yep. Spend one.
Okay, re-rolling that.
It doesn't hit.
Oh, you're without shield. You're
Blade
AC?
singing.
Oh yeah, you're blade
Yes.
singing. Okay. Doesn't blade singing give you something against restraint?
Let me check. Blitzing. I got advantage on performance checks, I think, for some stuff, and advantage on acrobatics, and advantage
And
on
dex saves, I think.
dex saves, and I
Great
got
singing
bonus
is.
to constitution to keep concentration.
Okay. No worries. Be happy. So
I
yeah,
can't be
you
unrestrained, but yeah. Let's go.
you survived. Yeah, against all odds. Caspian.
Okay, so that spell still goes off even if I'm unconscious, right? Or if I'm
Yeah.
I'm down, right?
Sure, let me
What?
see.
The spell that like does damage
Yeah.
at the beginning of our turns.
I mean,
Yeah.
lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
That's a
You will
good
take
Okay.
you will take damage. So you, it's your first
So I
roll.
start.
You already start with a
Mm,
failure, one failure. If you roll a
yep.
net one
What?
now,
You die.
Yep. Okay. I'll make it private. I think that's how I do this. Okay,
yeah,
cool. Let's see here.
please do.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, it's not a nat. Well,
You roll
That's anything.
private and then you go ahead and tell what it is.
sorry, I
Roll
couldn't.
private. I see it.
Oh damn! Why?
Oh.
I try and click the button.
so hard.
I'm
No,
sorry. I
it
couldn't
doesn't.
figure it out.
Doesn't.
It's
Doesn't
the
matter.
only two
Alright.
buttons I see is public and 2GM. I clicked 2GM.
It's alright.
Oh well. Okay.
Roll
Well,
your damage, DM.
I don't think I need to because.
No, I mean on me.
Oh, okay, on you. Because I can't regain because I didn't do anything. Yeah, 12. I keep mine. 15. Oh, I forgot to
Alright.
move. Yeah, fuck it. My fault.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
You need to
35,
move your
40,
sorry far.
40 feet.
Ooh,
Wrecky, wrecky.
Racky.
First attack misses. Second attack will hit.
Just a normal hit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
8, 10, 12, 12 points. That's it. That was a bad round.
damn. Does anybody?
Stay and play. It's more fun this way.
Yeah.
Hey,
Van, I think you're down with the 3d10, right?
Damage.
Unless you roll
3 damage.
straight threes.
Wow.
Ooh.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I am down.
Okay. Actually, at least you're down this turn. But the fun part is I have already used all of my options of
Player
player
action.
actions. So I now get to choose the ones that I already used to do them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start with the defensive one. Spirit Shell. Anyone that attacks me with melee weapons has to make a will save. Right now, 3d10.
Okay.
Oh, actually, before that, before Van dies, I had to make a con save for my thing, for my concentration.
Oh fuck.
Literally. Yeah.
Okay.
Rydell, is there any way? Because if it becomes my turn, I'm gonna die
Rydell can't
regardless.
move. Rydell can't move.
And
He
then
can't.
and
Fuck.
he just dies. He just died.
Didn't I just fail?
I just die.
And
Shit.
Rydell is down.
I am.
26 from the drain life.
Yes.
This is your last chance to grovel at my knees.
cold light of reason start to sink back into Jean's mind. Restore my friends, and I will serve you.
Oh shit.
No!
No!
You guys are out. You don't get a say in this.
Shh, the dead don't speak.
God damn
This
it.
is my spirit banging your heads.
Don't!
No!
Restore my friends. Let them leave with the jar. They will bring it back when they are done with it. And I will serve you.
Why? Why do you keep making such dull jokes?
I do not joke. I am serious. And I will lay my glaive down. And I will kneel.
If you're not joking, then you're delusional.
I am not delusional. But what is going on is bigger than you. It is bigger than the necropolis. And if you don't want to die in a holy dragon's fire when he inevitably comes for this abomination to his view of the world, you will let them leave with the jar, and they will bring it back.
A dragon? Do you think a dragon scares me?
This one should. He has the power to revive the dead. He could undo this place.
No amount of divine magic can undo my necromancy.
He may very well be a god. I'm pretty sure he can.
Even if a god, a celestial, comes down to smite my city, I still have one last card up my sleeve, and we are within it at the very moment.
And when is the last time that a mere mortal caused you such pain and did as much damage to you as I have? Accept my deal, and you will have another card in your deck of tricks.
Okay. This is one of those times where it shouldn't be on the fate on the dice to determine the outcome. And that's exactly why I want to see what fate will decide for us. That's why you will roll your persuasion. You, Jean, one of the least diplomatic from this group, but it seems that the use, the because of how many times it they relied on you to use honeyed words to try and pacify an already escalated situation. But there could be a surprise for us if you roll high enough. Now tell me, Jean, do you have proficiency with persuasion?
Nope.
Okay, but now you have. Because of how many times you had to rely on it, you became a master at it out of necessity, not out of training. After all, the best training is the one that you do when your life depends on it.
Okay. So that's going to add a +5 to this. That is a 22 with proficiency.
Nice. Better than expected.
Much better, yes.
Let's see my insight though. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I don't have proficiency in insight. Fuck. So it's just my wisdom. Yeah, I don't think I can beat you. Look at that. It seems that the dice want to tell a story.
God damn. You're still alive, John. That means we have options. Fuck.
So you came all the way here to the bowels of the necropolis. Not to kill me, not to kill the Tarask. Only because you wanted the jar. You wanted my phylactery. Is that so?
Yes, mistress, that is the truth.
And you want it because there is a celestial loose wreaking havoc upon your land.
Yes. He is killing people and resurrecting them, and they are loyal beyond fanaticism.
I see. I do have a gift for you. It seems that you are still attached to it. So I'll let you and the others cling onto it for yet a little while longer. After all, it seems that it would be of use for me to have living at my disposal. But don't get used to it. You will be my servant, and they will be as well. I will give you one last chance, and only if I lay my eyes on your celestial, on your dragon, and decide that it is a threat to me and my city.
Very well.
Do you swear?
I swear upon my blade and upon my life.
I will bind your soul to me. Don't try to resist it, or you will see the end of my mercy. And she starts to casting a spell. As all spells,
Jean will
you can choose to.
bow his head and spread his hands wide, and he will not resist.
Perfect. Jean, you pass out. You feel a surge of pain probably the second strongest pain you have ever felt. But that is all. You lose consciousness, and you do not know for how long or how you have left the bowels of the necropolis. You do not know what fate has befell upon your comrades, for you do not see neither the lich nor anyone else tend to their wounds. But for them, for Rydell, for Van, and for Caspian, you already know, you already feel on yourselves that you are indeed alive. Maybe because you were uh, maybe because you were unconscious at the time, you have not felt the same spell surge, the same pain that Sean had. But there is no mistake. All of you are so bound to the mistress of the necropolis.
What does that mean?
It means that you have
means
lost.
I will
now
get my
it's alive.
Andalusi.
Get in
Okay.
line, son. I'm first champion.
Oh yeah, there's also that.
Great.
So it means our souls are bound to her at the moment. Is there a way we could break that?
Maybe.
Because I'll be real. I don't want to be bound to some lich.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a spell called Wish.
Yeah. There's always
There's
a
always
wish.
divine intervention.
There's always divine
I
intervention.
could divine intervention it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's be real. Let's talk outside of the game now, okay? You have lost, but I strongly believe that uh, not all battles that are lost in an RPG should mean a TPK. I believe that there is capturing, that there is ransom, that there is a, a plethora of other options that don't involve uh, TPKing a party. One character death, we have saw it twice at this moment, so we know that is not an impossibility, but a full TPK, it's something that I always wish to avoid. That being said, you have not lost a fight to a group of harpies, a flock of harpies like Arthur did, Arthur's group.
Ah, no, I didn't. I wasn't there.
You wasn't there,
Okay.
but they lost.
They
very,
lost pretty much.
yeah, very ugly to a flock of harpies. You have not lost to a group of bandits that would capture you or do anything else. You have lost to a major antagonist in this world. So the thing is, you lost. You won't simply continue from your last saving point, your last checkpoint. There will be consequences. And in this case, you will still have your characters, you still will control your characters starting next session, but behind the scenes you will be enthralled by her. That doesn't mean you lose your
Real.
yeah, it
Independence.
doesn't mean your free will and your control over
Mm-hmm.
yourselves. But there will be moments when you decide to do something. For example, declare an attack on her, and I will tell you, you physically cannot do that. Something prevents you.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Uh huh.
You know what that means to me personally as a
As
that
a
this
what?
opens a story arc where we, or I at
Yeah,
least, will find a way to sever this bond,
yeah,
gain more level, come back, and give this bitch an ass whooping for the ages.
yeah. There's
I
always
have,
that possibility.
Oh yeah.
I,
Trust me, it will happen. I will make it
I,
happen.
And
I
I
have
am
a.
fully prepared for your resentment at putting you into this situation.
Mm, I.
No,
No,
I
I
mean,
did this without your consent, but in all fairness, you were going to die.
Mhm.
It was the only option I saw left.
If I could,
that's fine. We're alive. As long as you're alive, there's a solution.
I don't even think Caspian would resent you. He'd more feel guilty that he got everybody. Like he initially
Oh,
fucked
I
up by
see.
getting into this
He's
fight.
gonna take the guilt on
He's
this one.
yeah, he just feels more guilty for fucking up everything and making you have to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Then would be
But no.
what's done is done. Let's not dwell on the past. We got bigger fishes to fry.
I have an important question.
Yeah.
Did we level up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
That
Jesus
being
Christ.
said,
I
that being said, you did
uh-huh.
level up, but
Hmm.
one of the things that happens when you lose, this will be the hardest thing for me to do as a DM, but it happens.
Oh,
You have
Lose a
lost.
level?
No, you don't lose a level. You gain a level because of the you learn a lot from failures. That's
Oh,
a
Hmm.
lesson for life as well, not only for the
yeah.
game. But you have lost your access to everything you had, to all your items.
oh, the items.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good thing.
items.
yeah. It's
Oh,
hers
lost.
now. If she wants to absorb the magical out of it, to eat the boots like Gale from Baldur's Gate, if she
Oh
wants
shit, that's.
to
What
lend
did I
to
Oh,
land?
some other troll of her, it's hers.
that's fucked up. Damn.
No, my cloak.
No! Does that mean I lose my fucking my armor that fucking Domino gave me?
I just noticed the
No.
only thing I had that could look magical is the ritualistic dagger I got, man.
Oh,
I
I
also
have
got
all the
that one
magic.
dagger.
All the other items I had were
Ah,
mundane.
damn it.
I've got all the good stuff.
Okay, is there a way we could gain our items back?
There's
You
a
could
way.
ask
If
her, maybe.
she feels that we need them, she may give them to us,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. I'll fuck. Let me see here. Uh
Manage character and levels.
okay, is it just it's all our gear, but should we just tell you about the magical gear specifically or
Yeah,
is it everything?
technically all the gear, but if you have like a beaten up uh, uh, leather armor without any enchantment, she probably won't do anything with it. She'll just
Okay,
keep it.
I'll tell you everything I got.
Yeah. So
It's like most of my items.
yeah, one thing that I will ask of you, keep your character sheets on Roll20 updated and leave all your items there because I will take a look in the off time and inform you of it 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 still remains and whatnot.
Right.
Let you know, my inventory looks whack as hell.
I don't even know the last time I updated my character on Roll20, honestly.
It's all there. It's just it might be a
No,
bit
no.
of a scramble to look through.
Just the important
I'm
bits.
gonna have to update stuff.
And keep in mind if you fail to account for a magical sword and then all of a sudden you bring one into the game, I'll let you know that, well, no, if you had it all along,
What?
then you don't have it anymore because you wouldn't miss it. So it's just more of a way of you keeping what's in there updated.
Yeah.
Oh god, the amount of stuff I'd have to add in here.
The only magical items that I have that are like on me is my armor and that one like lighter that I have. It's only magical so I can just like produce a flame. That's it.
Oh boy.
Everything else is pretty mundane. I have magic scrolls, so she can go through those.
I got mostly arcane shot banishing.
Yes.
That's rough. Okay. So we did level up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I have a question. I'm not saying we should do this, but just for like the theming, right?
hmm
Should we consider as a group putting our next level into Warlock Undead Patron?
Heck.
I
no.
don't think I don't have the stuff for it.
Since I'm a wizard, I would basically the most I could do would be more inclined into learning necromancy or
I don't
I
have
becoming
have
a
the
lich in
actual
the
charisma
future.
too.
stats.
I can't.
I could. I don't want to, but I could.
Oh, I just learned a new cantrip.
Okay. Okay. So it's not all bad. It's not great, but it could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
like we say in Italy, bene, ma non benissimo. Which is like good, but
I
not
got it.
excellent.
she probably won't take the gold.
I love Italian
Okay,
sometimes because it's
so
pretty easy to understand the
this
sentences.
is everything Jean has that is
I
not
can.
in his backpack, and his backpack is just full of mundane garbage, like torches, water skins, rope, stuff like that.
hmm
So this is everything.
Ability called the Song of Defense.
Ooh.
Let me see
Oh,
here.
and yeah, the bag of holding's got the helmet telepathy and the +1 shield and the Trask tooth in it.
Paste.
That bitch took our stuff.
And
Yep.
then there's like a couple of things that are not in that list. Hold on.
Taking damage. I
Manage.
can use my
I got the
reaction.
ritual dagger.
Why do I not have an option to roll for dice here? Or roll for hit points? Work.
That's ritual dagger.
Damage.
I got that golden cultist mask that we got from a while
Ew.
ago,
Yeah?
along with some other stuff. Let's see here. Cultist holy symbol. Where I was going on that kick about gathering just a bunch of fucking holy symbols.
Oh, right, and where'd it go? I gotta go back.
Nice.
Back,
Okay,
back.
when taking
Oops,
damage, I
go back.
can use my reaction to spend a spell slot and reduce the damage I take by 5 times the slot level.
If it wasn't for that spell, we could have won.
Yeah, we could. If it wasn't for that fucking spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Ah,
gotta save more of my reactions.
hmm. Oh yeah, that broken bit of plate armor. I don't remember where that came from, but came from somewhere.
The Dead Knight.
Right.
Well, this is a pain, but you.
I got my spear. I don't know if I put that in before, but I'll put it in now.
I don't know that this matters.
I got a candle. And
Candle.
There goes all of our gold too.
Yeah.
bottle of high proof alcohol.
Oh, cantrip damage only goes up on level 11.
Oh yeah, I had like 775 gold on me. I think that's a part of that total, maybe. Oh yeah, I
No,
just divided.
that's just my total.
Okay, well my total is 700 and something. She might not take the gold. She might not see a use in it,
Yeah.
but who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, gold is something
We'll
very
see.
mundane.
Yeah. The thing is, keep your character sheets completed with everything you have, because I will take a look and tell you what you don't have anymore.
I'm going to grab my. I'm gonna download it and send it to you.
Okay.
It's just easier than updating the Roll20, I think.
Okay. It works just as good.
Okay, I got one more cantrip and I can exchange a few of them with the ones I know. Is that the cantrip
I
for
just
enemies?
get action surge. That's what I get.
I get two
Welcome
more
to
I
the
get-
club.
I get channel divinity. So that's cool.
That would have come in handy as well. If
I
you
can
had-
banish
Ah.
someone like at 600 feet distance.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. I think that's more or less it. I didn't put navigation tools, explorer's pack, or shield, or an oil lamp, but I got everything else. Oh yeah, and my silver dagger. Hold on.
I got two more spells.
No, I was fully ready and prepared for a new character should it come to that. I fully expected John leaving the party after that one if it was successful.
I mean, I'm glad it didn't come to that. That,
Let's see.
oof. Man. I would say look at it this way, you know? We can work around this. We can at least, you know, pull ourselves up from this.
No, that's like this starts our revenge arc.
Yeah.
That's another name to the list.
Yes.
And
Uh-huh.
that is a good.
We need like a book of grudges.
Yeah.
Book of
No.
Grudges, yeah.
Literally, like that one like just made top of my shit list.
Oof.
Let me see here. 10th Divine Intervention, yeah. I get another 5th level spell slot and another cantrip.
Alright, I can conjure elementals.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
fucking
and
step up.
It's quite fun. Yeah, we have an issue with the other time with level 4, I think. It was the conjure
Alright.
minor elemental.
Ariel, there is the current character sheet for Jean.
Okay. You're sending me where? Discord?
I just sent it through Messenger for you.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look at that later. I don't have the correct tab open.
Order of the Sun Paladin Corpse.
Oh yeah, you would.
Order of the Sun Paladin Corpse?
Yeah, no, we were dragging it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the big thing from the stomach. Yeah.
Fall on your
I-
knee to interview on behalf of your knees.
There's a spell called Dance Macabre.
Uh-huh.
Danse macabre. Oh no.
It's a level 5 necromancy spell.
If you roll a
What
number equal to or lower than your clear. Okay, so I have to roll a d10 or low. I have to roll a 10 or lower.
I can control
Damn,
5
she's
small or medium
nature.
corpses.
You
Question
can't use this feature again for 7 days. Damn.
question to Caspian and to the party. Do you know how the divine intervention spell works on Baldur's Gate 3?
I know how to
Uh,
use it.
yeah.
It heals you. It smites everybody.
Yeah, it has like one of 4 effects that are like super duper broken, like game changing, but you can only use it once forever. You
Like,
cannot use it.
forever.
Yeah, you only use divine intervention once, and then you can never use it.
Ah, that kind of sucks though, because you have to. How unlikely it is though to roll divine intervention.
And then I don't think you need to roll. I think it's just you decide when it happens, and then it happens.
Oh,
I could be mistaken, but that's the
well you
trick.
do. Well, you do have to roll like rolls like normal. Normally, you have to roll. You have to roll a D100, and then like you have to roll, uh, your cleric level or lower,
Yeah,
to get like an effect.
on the normal ruling, right?
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that so. But this is just a suggestion, just something if you think it's fun. I'll allow you to do the trade off. But if you think it's too chaotic, too I don't know, not your vibe, it's okay as well.
Okay, I have a question.
Hmm.
Is it just so I understand? Is the trade-off not being able to roll it, uh, not being able to use it many times? Okay, wait. So normally, how you do it, right, is you can roll every 7 days, and you have to get your cleric level or lower,
Hmm.
right,
Yeah.
for it to work. That's normally how it works.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me let
the
me
pit.
let me search on the interwebs
mm,
because I don't think it has to be rolled. BG3. It
On
says
BG3, no, but uh, what I'm asking is like, is instead of doing it the normal way, which is that way, we would instead, when you use divine intervention, you get what you're asking for, but you can only use it once. It's like a get out of jail free thing.
yeah.
There are so
Okay.
many, so fucking nice spells on level 5.
Okay. Divine intervention. Call upon your deity in your moment of greatest need. Once they interfere, your deity will never do so again in this manner. The caster can only use this feature once in their adventure. That means the whole game. You can sunder the heretical. You can cause 8d10 radiant damage to all enemies in a 50-foot radius. They can do a wisdom save to take half damage. You resurrect fallen companions with half their hit points and restore all nearby allies as if they had a long rest. You do a long rest in an area with an action. Arm Thy Servant. This ability creates a legendary mace in the cleric's inventory and immediately equips it. A legendary mace is a +3 mace that deals extra radiant damage on hit and can create a healing aura that heals the wielder and nearby allies. Um,
All of that happens
no,
simultaneously?
it's one of
No, you have to
one
choose
one
one.
choice. Yeah.
Ah,
Golden Generosity.
Ah,
This ability spawns a chest bestowed bounty on the ground next to the cleric, containing camp supplies, superior or supreme healing potions, 6 to 7 elixirs. If you respect your cleric, whatever. But yeah, you get a bunch of supplies.
I okay. If I could be real for a second, I don't I don't hate this idea, but I do want to just say so. I've never gotten to play high level cleric,
Yeah.
so I would be interested in doing that for like other playthroughs, but for my first time, I would kind of would like to play it as is, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but it's up to you.
No,
If you
no,
really want to do the Baldur's Gate version, I'm also fine with that. But
no. It's up to you. It's I'm placing this option on the field because I like you guys to have options, but the choice is yours.
I have a ton of options because I'm a wizard.
And you that's a very good reason to stick to the normal rules. If you have never yet a cleric to reach this level, this is super valid reason for you to stick to the rules as written.
I I think I'll stick to the rules as written. But I do want to keep that idea in mind because I am interested in trying that out for like later.
Mm-hmm.
The coffee's over and I gotta do more.
I'll be real. I'll probably play cleric in another playthrough.
Yeah, cleric
and
is
another
it's really cool.
and
Oh
another.
god. Another cleric fan. Oh god, no. The
The
last guy I met.
Amen.
Oh,
I love
oh
cleric. It's
fuck.
great. Uh,
The other guy I know who loves to play clerics is very annoying me maxer. He's
Ah.
into Pathfinder.
No.
I've never played Pathfinder. I have played
Don't
because it's basically
It's
3.75, right?
Yeah.
don't do
The
that.
first Pathfinder. The second one,
Yep.
it has major differences, but it has the soul of the 3 point axe, but it's its own thing. Now,
I played Pathfinder only on
Transmitting
Oh, what?
thaumaturgy toll the dead.
never on, but like all I
Yeah,
want
that's
is
what
like one more fighter level so I get 3 attacks and then
Yes.
I can branch out.
Pathfinder is just full of me maxers mostly, and also the DMs are pretty annoying. Like they wanna fuck the party if they don't me max.
yeah,
Usually.
that is something that I notice as well. The game
Mhm.
almost punishes you for not being an ideal build of a with your character.
Optimization at its
Yeah.
most annoying state.
I mean, clerics can be fun. They don't always have to be optimized.
On Pathfinder or
I'm,
D&D?
Both.
I'm pretty mad that one of the girls I like, she always is messing around with wizards. She says, wizards suck and like that. And I was like, bitch, please.
Bitch, learn to play them.
I'm gonna show you the spell I know called Dominate Person.
Oh, you are alone. Let me see here.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Dominate Person so bad.
I'ma see you next time cause
Yep.
I gotta go make food
Yeah.
and go down and buy a new uh, a
Yeah, I'm
replacement
already
bike,
making more coffee because
and
I'm gonna
then
work through the night.
yeah, and then go to work.
Yeah.
So
Guys,
guys, GG.
yeah, GG.
See you.
It
Yep.
was an honorable fight. David, prepare the vampire stuff. I believe next week's vampire, right?
It's always ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it is.
Sweet.
Wahahaha.
I cannot wait.
Let's
Yeah.
get to it.
It's always fun to mess with the other heads,
And yep,
give people nightmares.
Bye bye.
that is it for now.
Bye.
Later.
Bye bye, everyone.
I'll see.
Yep.
I will see you, Ariel. Friday.
Oh yeah.
Friday.
Let's hope. Let's hope it
Friday.
happens this time around.
Shit, Friday.
Hopefully.
I got a concert on Friday. Ariel, have you ever seen Quarta Sensorial?
I think I don't know if it was you who told me about them, but I have never.
Yeah, that was probably me. They are not famous, but they're awesome.
Yeah, yeah. They're from here, right?
Yep. One of them is always traveling around, and he has like 2 or 3 bands,
Hmm.
and he's a bass player. It's a guy I know. He likes to mix the techniques, like he does laps sometimes and other fingerstyle stuff like that.
Mhm.
And he
Radiance
has
was it?
another band more into instrumental stuff, but this one is just three guys. It's him, one of the best guitar players I know in the whole country, I believe, and a random mad drummer.
Where is going to be the show?
Friday.
No, where?
I'm still not sure if I'm gonna go there, but it's a good show anyway. It's Guernica.
Never been there, but I think I
Oh,
know
yeah,
it.
no, I'm taking that. Word of Radiance. Hell yeah.
Nice.
The fuck,
Uh,
it's a cantrip, which is insane.
I don't like going to Guernica that much because it's too tight. It's like very close space.
Uh huh.
But anyway, they play very well.
Yeah, I'll take a look at them
They
some other time.
they got a song called Facada.
Because of Bolsonaro?
Yes.
I heard there's a
And
band with that name as well.
if I record correctly, the when they play that song, the guitar player it usually he likes to use pedals and distortion and many effects.
Uh-huh.
And in the middle of the song or by the end of it, I think, perhaps it was other song, but I think it's that one. He lays the guitar on the ground, picks his cell phone, puts plays a video on it for another song, and he touches the strings with his cell phone. Then suddenly the song playing on his cell phone comes out of the amps anyway, because it goes through the string somehow and with the right
Yeah,
distortion and all.
you can do that.
And it's that song about é melhor já ir embora.
Very good.
Or
Very
something
good.
like that. It's